guys, I'm back. Yes, I'm doing these videos on the same day. No, I do not change my outfit and my hair. So anyway, yes, I am back and we are talking about homeschool lesson planning. So I want to share with you what I used last year for homeschool lesson planning, what I'm using this year, and we're gonna show how I made a few little changes here and there, but I just want to show you how I'm using this. So first things first, I do use an actual lesson planner. The very first lesson planner, I just bought one off of Amazon. It wasn't horrible. It was just something short, simple. It was a teacher's lesson planning book, the kind you probably saw when you were at school, at your, I don't know, elementary, middle school, depending on how old you are. Anyway, it was very basic. But as I kind of delved into more of homeschooling and seeing just how much of a process it is in preparing and making sure you're ready, I was like, you know, I kind of want, like I was having a notebook here for this and I had the teacher planner and then I had this and random sheets everywhere. So I wanted a system to kind of put it all together so, you know, I just didn't have stuff all over the place. Plus, like, my house is small anyway. So I was like, let me just try and keep everything, like reduce my clutter. So without further ado, let me show you what I used last year. I used this binder from, please don't throw your shoes at me. Erin Condren, or EC as most people call it, okay? That's me ducking your shoe you throwing at me. Anyway, listen. Every single company and publisher, okay, so say what you want, and that's all I'm saying about that, okay? Just like in Girlfriend's video, she says if you don't like something, you can either tweak it or you can keep it moving. And that's pretty much how I am, because I cannot micromanage what everybody thinks, feels, or speaks. Now, when something becomes like 100% gross and disgusting, then I'm like, just like that one publisher, I'm just like, I'm kind of like, I told y'all, but at the same time, it's like, y'all didn't know. I digress. What I felt, this person did not do anything too terrible that everybody does on a daily basis anyway. I'm not defending or whatever, but this is what I used, okay? I didn't really like the binder too much. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it was very much functional, but I didn't use it to the capacity that I felt that I really could have. So anyway, let's just take a look at some of the things that I liked about it, what I didn't like, what I used, and what I didn't use. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and let me just show you. So I use these graph papers a lot to do my pre-planning. I do not plan ahead. Well, I started off planning ahead for the first week or so, and I hated it because I felt like everything that I wrote down, I had to complete it. And next thing I know, we were rushing, and then the next day was thrown off if we didn't finish something. So I do reverse planning. I plan like this first. And then once we're completed, I write it down in this part of the planner. Okay, that way I'm not obligated to try to hurry up and finish something just to check it off. And the next day is already complete. So I just do my little reverse planning. There's also these monthly spreads. I use them a little bit, but as you can see, not so much. I did start using them towards the end when we got a little back behind our homeschooling situation. If you recall, we started off homeschooling year-round, and then we made a switch to having summers off. So we kind of did fall behind. But I didn't use this its full capacity. Like, I have all of the there's a student checklist, never even touched, not one single page. Now, I do like the binder format. Sometimes I go back and forth with myself right now, like, should I have bought just a regular coiled binder, coiled teacher planner? But I do like that I can like open it and close it. I can move things around. Stuff that's in the back, I can kind of put it to the front if I want it that way. Also, a lot of these notes pages I didn't get a chance to use. So the unused one, I can put them, you know, in the next month or whatever. Like if I am doing more heavier planning. There are even some graph pages that I didn't completely use from last year. So what I'm going to do with those graph pages, I'm going to move those to my new binder that I got for this coming school year. So let me show you what I used for this year. I like this a whole lot better. I think it's cuter. It's the mid-century circles design. I am in the process of setting it up as we speak. Let me show you how I'm like making some personalizations and doing it a little bit differently. So our needs are changing as the kids are getting older. This says communication log. This planner is used for homeschool teacher, I'm sorry, not homeschool teachers, but regular classroom teachers that teach in the classroom. But I put Elijah's name on it, and we're going to use this not for a communication log, but for his reading log. So I'm going to put the date he started the book, the name of the book, how long he read it, because I'm really interested to see, you know, how long it's taking him to actually read a book. Here we have, you know, the yearly year at a glance spread. And I'm going to take some little tiny stickers and put them on every day that we complete school, because I don't know where we're going to be next year. And I know some states do require you to have a total number of days attended for homeschool. Next is the graphing. As you saw in the other planner, I definitely use those graph pages. I use them for planning out what we're going to do for the day. And then from there, let me show you again. This is what it looks like. I do this at night or sometimes first thing in the morning, so we have a good idea of what we're going to do that day. So the papers that I didn't finish out of this book, I'm going to put them in this book just so I can have extras. So I can't wait to use those. This time around, I am using my sticker books, and I kind of personalized the monthly spreads. So hopefully that will get me to using these monthly calendars more. But there's something else that I wanted to show you guys. Oh yeah, the year plan. I think this is so cute. I didn't use it last year, but I went ahead and placed my stickers on the months. And I'm just gonna put our goals, maybe our read alouds, what we plan to do. So let me show you what it's going to look like on a typical day for us. Where's my September? Oh, hold on, guys. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like on a weekly view. I am pretty good with filling out my calendars. I'm sorry, my lesson planning pages, but so in my sticker books, now mind you, I did buy like 2, maybe 3 sticker books. So I'll have plenty of stickers to be able to do this for every week of school. So I know there's a lady on Etsy that's selling these filled out, but I'm like, you know what? I have stickers from last year. I bought stickers this year. I'm just going to use what I have. So I put the kids' names at the top, and then I put, I just fill in what they did as we go along throughout the day. Here I have like this little Monday sticker, but there is no point in it because it's transparent. It looked really like you could see the original Monday on there. So I took it off and then it ripped. And so I was like, let me just leave it alone. So I just stuck it back on there. I use these little sticky notes. Here we're gonna put what everybody read for the day. You know, we start our mornings off with reading. Each kid reads and then I read. So I wanna keep track of what we're reading and how often we're reading it. So as we get through this part of the day, for everything that we complete, either after we complete it or at the end of the day, I transfer it onto here. So I'll say Kelsey handwriting, I'll put her math and everything that she completed, same with Jeremiah and Mr. Elijah. I like the fact that it's 6 spots here because I have 3 kids. So each one of my kids gets 2 spots each. Because sometimes I do run out of room. I write big, but this is plenty of space to write what I need. And then over here in this little note section, I'm dividing this up by kid to show who needs to work on what, who needs to finish what. Maybe there's a word or two that Elijah needs to, a little help remembering. I'll put that down. Maybe I need to look up some enrichment ideas for something that he needs to practice on. I'll put that here. Same for each kid. And then the bottom one, I'll use that for anything we need to do for group. So let's go on to my pride and joy. So this right here, I have been searching Pinterest. I have been searching the Erin Condren blog. I have been searching Instagram. And no one had, even YouTube, no one had one idea how to use this checklist for grading. So I'm going to be keeping up with Elijah grades, mostly because, as I stated before, I don't know where we're going to end up. And plus he wants a report card. By the way, if anyone has a good resource for a nice looking report card template, could you please leave it down in the comments below? So what I decided to do, so if there's anyone else with this issue, I decided to write his subjects across here and the lessons here, because truth be told, every single book that we have is divided into lessons. So I figured write my lessons here using stickers for my sticker books, and then his grades. And then if there's a test, write it there. So I hope this video has been really helpful into showing a perspective of how I do my lesson planning. If you have any ideas, comments, tricks, or even questions how to use this lesson planner, leave it down in the comments below. And I hope that you will stick around for my next video, which is my small homeschool space. Until next time, bye.